It's not a suicide. It's not the suicide.
We're still investigating after a body was found on the Missouri River today. Two kayakers had the misfortune of making that terrible discovery near Riverfront Park at about 12:20 p.m. So far, investigators have not said if the body belonged to a man or a woman, and it's also not clear if their death was accidental or if they met with foul play. Stay with KCTV5 for more details.
Yeah, 23-year-old Estella Dekaye, she was missing 4 days when her body was found in the water here Saturday by kayakers. Now, her sister says that she is mourning, but she is not at all convinced that her sister took her life. She says she saw her the night before. They had plans to see each other the very next day.
It's not a suicide. It's not the suicide.
Charlene Nugentار is matter of fact and says there's no chance her sister, 23-year-old Estella Dekaye, would end things like this. They're a close-knit family who migrated from Central African Republic to Kansas City 10 years ago. They saw each other daily.
Everywhere she goes, she usually call me, call my mother or my brother, or call my kid's daddy, let everybody know where she went. Usually in nighttime, she'd be in the house.
But last Tuesday, September 28th, she left. Family reporting her missing the next morning. They say the timeline of her disappearance is unclear, but immediately sensed something was wrong. Her keys, purse, phone, and car all left behind. Only clue left in her phone, missed calls from a number no one recognizes.
I talk to her all the time. Every time she have a chance or she in work and she have a chance, she call me. I know my sister would never do stuff like that.
Her lifeless body spotted by kayakers in the Missouri River 4 days later. Kansas City, Missouri police tell Fox 4 her death is being investigated as an apparent suicide, but didn't provide further details. Charlene says this decision is too quick, especially considering suspicious reports including a break-in at her mother's home and another relative caught in the middle of a roadway shooting just the other day.
When you're poor, it's kind of hard for you to get a help. Women of color, it's kind of hard for them to get a help. And they say this is the land of the freedom. I don't see no freedom here.
Today she says she has no time to cry, working on getting a lawyer and pushing for answers and justice. She says this is what her sister deserves.
Even if I have to spend a lot of money for, I will never let the case down. That's the love I have for my sister, and I'm going to stand up for her.
And I did ask investigators how they are sure that no foul play was involved. They say they can't comment anymore because this is an ongoing investigation. Meanwhile, the family, they are pleading that if anybody saw anything or have any answers to what is happening, that you contact authorities to let them know what you may know. Now, as far as Estella, she was known for volunteering at various groups all across the metro. Coming up in the news at 10, we tell you a little bit more about her and also the influence that she's leaving behind.